The new 2025 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport is here, and we have the first one at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida with the SEL R-Line Black Edition. Yes, a whole new trim for the 2025 model year here. And we're gonna check this thing out inside and out, options, features, and pricing. Let's get it. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where our first 2025 Volkswagen Atlas is here. And this is the Cross Sport SEL R-Line Black. Yes, a completely new trim level for the 2025 model year. So with that said, first we gotta break down what's new for 2025, and then we gotta talk about the specific R-Line Black and see what is new about this. So with that said, we gotta get right to it here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. Big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon here in Florida for letting me check out this 2025 Atlas Cross Sport SEL R-Line Black. Now, if you guys want this model or any other models here, make sure you guys check the links in the description for their website, their phone number. Give them a call, get one of these beautiful models out of this dealership lot and into your driveway today. Now, you guys are probably wondering what's new for the 2025 model year. It's small refreshes, as we got a big refresh for the 2024 model year, so minor changes, but the Cross Sport does get the SEL R-Line Black, which is new, and we have it here today, which we're gonna go over. That is a completely new setup when it comes to the exterior, when it comes to black trim, when it comes to the interior for the steering wheel and the aluminum pedals, all great stuff. And then you have new colors for this model year, like Mountain Lake Blue and Avocado Green. And you guys remember Avocado Green for the Peak Edition. You now get it across the lineup for the Atlases for 2025. Now, when we mentioned the dimensions, we gotta look at an overall wheelbase of 117.3 inches. Now, when it comes to our overall length, we're between 195.5 and 195.6 inches, a width of 78.3 inches, and an overall height between 68.8 inches and 68.1 inches, with a total curb weight between 4,400 pounds and 4,600 pounds. Now, when it comes to under the hood and performance, you're looking at the same layout that you're used to with the front engine, front or all-wheel drive 5-passenger four-door wagon, giving you a turbocharged intercooled DOHC 16 valve inline 4. Now, this has an iron block and aluminum head with direct fuel injection. It's going to give you a 269 horsepower read with 273 pound-feet of torque, and an 8-speed automatic will help shoot you up from 0 to 60 in around 6.7, 6.9 seconds, depending on front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and between 15.1 to 15.3 for the quarter mile, again, depending on your drivetrain, and a top speed overall at 120 miles per hour. Now, we started off with the top of the line R-Line trim for the Atlas Cross Sport, and in beautiful platinum gray metallic paint. And obviously the Florida sun is showing off how beautiful this looks. I mean, come on, that is just a gorgeous color. Now, with that said, R-Line will give us things like our LED light bar you guys see, seamlessly flowing across the front of the vehicle right into the LED headlamps, and we will see those illuminated shortly. We have the R-Line badging with the R-Line grille, giving it an overall sporty feel with the gloss black, and then the feed-throughs, as you guys can see, these are functional grills with the big VW logo front and center. Now, the rub lines are, as you will see right up front, the fascia and gloss black, part of that black package as well. So you get an overall sporty look with the black, and then the lower front fascia, black as well, with another functional grille. Again, tying it all together, a lot of symmetry, adding the platinum gray and black, platinum gray and black, and then giving us all the LEDs, all the glossiness, all the flavor of the R-Line. Put it all together, it looks so good on this 2025 Atlas. Now, the side profile is giving stealthy as well. 20-inch black painted alloy wheels, 5 spokes, as you guys will see, with the VW logo front and center. All right, then we have the Continental tires, cross contact LX Sport, and then you guys will see that we do have also the Cross Sport logo right here, done in black with the aluminum trim for the lettering. You also will see gloss black along the side skirt there as well, mixed in with that platinum gray paint, and then we have plastic cladding for the wheel arches. Now, we also have a nice metallic black, which is that deep black pearl paint right here on top of the actual mirror caps, which is really cool. All right, and then going to the B pillar, you will see the Volkswagen logo right there. You will, or sorry, script, shall I say. You will also see the roof rails done in black, the big black glass roof because we have the panoramic roof, and then the shark fin antenna done in black as well. Taking a step back, looking at it all, That is a stealthy looking SUV. I love the look of this thing. Now let's take a look at the rear, which I think is my favorite part about this SUV because, wow, the LED light bar going across, which we will see illuminated, looks awesome. But what you will notice is something a little different here because of the black edition. Can you see it right off the top? Maybe not because it's stealthy. This gloss black bar with the Atlas engraving is part of that black edition. The black trim going all the way across, I mean, just adds another layer of stealth to it. Then you have the SEL badging done in black. And then you have the 4Motion all-wheel drive with the gloss black and the chrome setup. Added together with this, it looks really cool with the VW logo front and center, the gloss black spoiler right at the top and going down with the side blades, the integrated third brake light there, and then the gloss black rear diffuser. All right, we have the Fox Quad pipes with the whole setup with towing. I mean, wow. We're towing around 5,000 pounds with this 4Motion all-wheel drive. The reflector going all the way across. I mean, it's just, when you add all these elements in, it just looks so good, so sporty, so futuristic. And again, when that light bar is illuminated, it's a different story. Now when it comes to cargo, one touch and we're up. And in the back of this Atlas Cross Sport, we're looking at around 40 cubic feet with the seats folded up. Now we do have a 60-40 rear folding split. So when we do fold those down, then we're all the way to 78 cubic feet of space when it comes to cargo. You guys can see the scale of it right here. It is massive. All right, we have our privacy shade right here, as you guys will see, to help cover up our belongings. All right, we also have the accessories here, which we'll go over in the sticker breakdown, as you guys will see. And then obviously it falls forward. Lift this up and you guys will see that's where we'll have our spare tire and our tools to get us on the road, with some extra storage pockets here as well. Everything to pack up, get you there safely, and really just have a comfortable and practical ride when it comes to the overall setup of the 2025 Atlas Cross Sport. Now when it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 21, 19, 26. That means 21 combined city and highway, 19 city, 26 for the highway, and regular fuel can go inside of your 2025 Atlas Cross Sport. As promised, let's check out the illumination with the big LED light bar, as you guys will see going across seamlessly into the LED running lights with the switchback turn signal right here on the lower half. Look at that. That looks so cool. Now you also have the turn indicator and the black mirror cap done in amber. And then the beautiful lighting setup in the rear, which is one of my favorite parts. Check that out. How awesome. Futuristic, Tron-esque, very Audi style for obvious reasons. It looks really good with that black trim and Atlas badging right underneath. I love this setup. Now let's hop inside the 2025 Atlas Cross Sport for the first time to reveal 58 cubic feet of passenger space, Titan black interior, as you guys will see. We have our digital cockpit pro. We have obviously that 12-inch touchscreen right there, looking really good. Comatronic for the touches on the climate controls, the digital instrument cluster here, aluminum pedals, a lot of things to unpack here. So with that said, first things first, let's look at the door cards and the paneling here, because that's going to let us know a lot of our specs. So you guys will see that we have that aluminum grayish feel for the trim, the aluminum door handles there, the speakers there, and then we have for the door card inserts, we have perforated leather to match the perforated leather seats with white stitching, soft touch on the armrest, white stitching, and then our window controls and mirror controls there with our trunk release there, speaker there, and we also have a cup holder there. Aluminum side sill, and then we have our seat memory here on the seats. We have our aluminum pedals with the brake pedal, gas pedal, and dead pedal with the rubber, you know, to help for grip. Now you also will see, before we get to the flat bottom steering wheel, actually let's go to the seats that I'm sitting on. Perforated seats, leather seats. You guys will see white stitching, heated and ventilated seats with a big panel roof letting in a lot of natural lighting. I think we need to get to that first. Let's close her up. And you can hear how solid that is, how all the noise goes away, and you're just here in serenity with this beautiful cockpit. This whole setup is gorgeous. All right, so flat bottom steering wheel, leather steering wheel, R steering wheel with the R badging, and you guys will see the aluminum feel around that with the gloss black and that logo. Then on the side here, on this left-hand side, you will have your volume controls. And then up here, you will have your driver assistance controls. And then on this side, you will change the tracks or your stations for your radio. Heated steering wheel control right there as well. Voice controls. And then you have your view button for your digital instrument cluster here, where I can change the view depending on how I want to view things. As you guys can see, I do have, you know, my navigation there, but I can change what's on each side of the navigation as well, just by pressing left and right here and pressing OK to scroll through those menus. I can press view again. That's not the only view I can do. I can do this view as well, just depending on what I want to see. Now you also have your paddle shifters on each side here. You have your steering wheel controls for your lighting here and your driver assistance with your windshield washer controls on that side. And then you have a telescopic steering wheel here where I can move this up and down however I want to adjust it, like that, back into place. On the left hand side, we do have our lighting controls and our max front and rear for our windshields for the HVAC system. Now that right there, whoops, I pressed both. That right there is for the front light bar and for the front headlights and LED lights as well. But these are compactive, so you can press whatever you want to change it depending on what you're looking at for your lighting system. Now, this overall feel, well, I mean, come on, you get that same like Titan gray kind of feel when it comes to this whole trim level. And when the illumination comes in on the ambient lighting, you'll see this light up that says Cross Sport, which is really cool. All right, you will also see gloss black going through here and perforated leather with the white stitching going with the rest of the livery of the interior. Also, big glove box here as well. All right, then we come to the central tunnel. We'll get to that screen in just a moment, but we do have down here our wireless charger, our USB setup, and then a little extra storage right there. But there's a door right here. I can cover that up if I needed to as well. It doesn't need to always be exposed. Engine start stop button, electric parking brake. We have our drive mode selector. We will go to drive, we go neutral or reverse. If I go to reverse, you will see our backup camera show up there as well. All right, but we're gonna put that in park. We have our electric parking brake here, cup holders as well. And with this gloss black surround, we have a little bit more storage and a big armrest here with white stitching to go with. Then you have the white stitching on these kind of, I don't want to say floating pillars, but you know, for this overall central tunnel here, you guys also have, let's see if I can get down there. We got some more space down there. All right, so you have a big set of storage when it comes to the inside of this Atlas. We even get inside of the armrest here, where we have a USB-C plug-in as well. Tons of space there too. Look up top, we talked about the sunroof. We have our controls here, which are one touch, where I can control the glass and the sunshade just by swiping up and down to do that, to open or close it. SOS, everything there, and then right there, our light with our visor mirror. And let's talk about this 12-inch touchscreen. This right here is where it all happens. So we have the touchscreen here. We also have underneath it some haptic controls, so we can turn off the touchscreen. We can turn up and down our HVAC here as well, and we can do our radio controls for our volume up and down there. I don't want to do copyright, you know how all that works. This is a home screen. I can swipe, you can see that, all right? But if I want to turn it on, then I press that power button. Now we're to life. And as you guys can see, all of our apps are here where we can scroll up and down between our apps. We can go left and right between the whole setup when it comes to the display. All right. And if I wanted to go through some menus, I can do my park assist here, or drive assist here, my park assist right underneath that. All right, climate controls here as well. So you don't just have to do the touch bar, you can do the actual climate controls with Smart Climate, Classic, and Air Care. Heated and ventilated seat controls are here as well. You can see them on the side here as well for quick controls. And then mode for our drive mode selector between Eco, Comfort, Sport, Custom, Off-Road, and Snow. You have it all here and at the touch of a button. Again, this system is so intuitive. It is so flawless. You guys know the MMI system. I love it. I love playing with it. I love going to the vehicle and twisting things around between the interior and exterior and showing everything like the head-up display, or things like the cockpit, or things like the ambient lighting. They give you so much here. It's the same system that you guys are used to for the previous model years, so I won't go to too much depth, but it's just really cool to see it all in the play. Now let's hop in the rear of the Atlas Cross Sport. Just like up front, it is done in Titan Black. Now we have a lot of the same space, almost the same when it comes to the front, because we have 53 cubic feet of space in the rear. So I mean, it's basically the same amount of space. I hop inside and you guys will see the knee wiggle room is massive. All right, so with this Titan Black interior, you can see the perforated leather just like up front. You'll see the white stitching just like up front, and these seats are actually heated seats. Now with that said, you do have an armrest here as well with cup holders. You can look up, and we got that nice glass roof because we had a panel roof there. We do have our heated seating controls right here in the center. And we have the 115 volt. We just push to open. Actually, hold on, there we go, that way. Push to open. We also have our USB-C plugins as well. There's storage right up front here. You guys, you will see the door paneling here. Well, we'll have the same kind of leather setup when it comes to the perforated leather in the door cards with the white stitching, the soft touches on the armrest with the white stitching, and then you have your overall trim level setup, the same as in the rear, all right, with that kind of aluminum gray look. Then you also have a privacy shade here. Lift that up. We're right inside of there. Privacy and sunshade there as well. Now you also will see the window controls, little extra storage, speaker grill, cup holder there, and some more storage. Again, a great place to be, tons of space back here. I mean, you can fit very comfortably and really just have a lot of room and practicality when it comes to the rear of this Atlas. So let's take a look at the sticker breakdown of the 2025 Atlas Cross Sport SEL R-Line Black, because we have a platinum gray metallic exterior with Titan black leather interior and an HP automatic with Tiptronic and 4Motion all-wheel drive. So we start live at $49,140. After our additional options and destination charge of $1,425, we're looking at $51,310. How did we get there? Well, we do have platinum gray metallic exterior, no charge. Titan black leather interior, no charge. All right, no charge for the exterior and interior. And for the auto dimming rearview mirror with HomeLink and 4-year connection, $405. For the privacy cover for the cargo area, it's $230. And for the first aid roadside kit, it's $110. Everything else right here, you see, is standard on this side. Performance, exterior, interior, safety and driver assistance, technology and convenience is all included. Make sure you guys check that out in the sticker breakdown. Check the link in the description for all of that full detailed information with the warranty information at 4 years, 50,000 miles, with a corrosion perforation at 7 years, 100,000 miles, whichever comes first. What are you guys thinking about the 2025 Atlas Cross Sport? So just over $53,110. What do you guys think about the new 2025 Volkswagen Cross Sport with the SEL R-Line Black? This Atlas is something serious with the blacked out trim, but I want to know what you guys think for our first video for the 2025 model. Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. We'll also make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Check the link in the description so you guys can see the link to the website, their inventory, their phone number, and get one of these cars off of this lot in your driveway. Now, make sure you guys also hit the notification bell so you don't miss one video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.